That's a little bit more up to date. Thank you. Thank you, Zahara. Greatly appreciate that. Happy that people like the new changes. Spent quite a while trying to figure them all out. So we got our dough resting. Got our tomato. I'm just going to leave the tomato whole. The tomato is actually going to be sort of like the centerpiece of this. I'm just going to put that in the center and sort of let it roast with everything else. And so, like, if you want to serve yourself some of the lasagna with a little bit of roasted tomato, up that tomato content. Yeah. And yes, everyone can recheck in because this is technically a second stream. You'll also notice whenever someone changes the view, you will have up here, like top corner, there's going to be a 30-second countdown timer to let everyone know when you can do so again. So we're going to start by chopping some zucchini. Oh, that's what I'm also going to start. I've got a bag of chicken stock defrosted. I'm going to start reducing this down. Well, I guess it's not entirely defrosted. There's a nice cube in it still. So concentrate that down. Zucchini is just going to get blended up together. I'm doing pretty amazing, buns. Like, we had a few snafus to begin off stream with the networking and the lag and all that loveliness. But it is my sincere hope. Yeah, it's looking like internet packet loss is at least okay. There's still some stuff on my end here. I have a glitter lamp too. I didn't, Buns. I started normal time today. Unless, you know, like daylight savings happened or something. Delay is still slightly there. Twitch is slowly falling behind. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to mute things for the blender. Gonna add a bit of olive oil to this. Awesome, Pixelated. Mute things once again. Just give this a quick scrape down. Get those bigger bits down and mixed in with everything else there. This is going to be the basis of our sauce, this pureed zucchini and the chicken stock on the stove. Going to combine, I'm trying to talk while hiccuping. The combo of these two is going to be the alternative for my tomato sauce tonight. Mute this once again to give it one more spin. Okay, so got that mostly blended up now, so we're gonna have to strain this because it's not completely clean and clear. And I'm gonna go for the rough filter. We're not worried about getting all. I want this perfectly smooth. I want some texture, but I just don't want any big bits. And we'll just go ahead and force all of this through. Debating getting out a ladle. Ladle is so much more effective at actually pushing things through. I think it'll be quick enough here with the spatula though. You can smell that chicken stock bubbling behind me. Smelling lovely. I'll live with it. Add some freeze-dried thyme. Lots of freeze-dried basil. Salt. Pepper. What kind of salt do I use? My own sort of mixture. I like using real salt. I like the flavor profile. Let me see if I can grab a bag here easily enough. This stuff. It's pricey though. It's really expensive. And so what I tend to do is, this is a 1 pound pack, is I'll take 1 pound of this and 3 pounds of a cheaper standard, like kosher, like a Diamond Crystal or Martin's, and combine the two. Malden's amazing if you want that flaky, beautiful salt for on top of your steak, but it's not worth it for everyday use, I don't think. And then again, I haven't looked at salt in quite a while. Like it's been since real salt that I actually took a look at what I was buying for salt. So this is going to get the chicken stock to it, so it's going to be a bit thinner than this, but I'm going to leave that like that for now. Oh, we're going to add a little, we need garlic in this. Add garlic powder. I'm going to add some real garlic to this too, but I would probably, like, sea salt's another one that's sort of like, real salt is sea salt, but a lot of the things selling themselves as sea salt, just get regular salt. It's not worth it. What is that nonsense, Windows? Maybe that's why I'm having issues with Windows doing all this miscellaneous junk that I don't need it to. Speaking of that, let's exit that. Let's exit out of the 50 things that start every time I open the windows. There we go. Still trying to think through how I want to go about this tonight. Let's go ahead and make our bechamel too. Let's have that ready. And turn this off and switch that over to here, where I'm going to continue cooking it on the other side. back to a nice big flame over here. Did that show up for you, Sahara? I hope it did. Awesome, thank you. Oops, wrong one. That one. That's the one we want. All right, mildly browned butter here. Absolutely, Zahara. I love making roux. I agree with a lot of the people that are like, commercial sense, it's not really worth it a lot of the time. But at home, absolutely. We'll do a little garlic and nutmeg in there. Mustard powder. Nutmeg. We'll add a little chicken stock to this too. Bubble already. We're waiting on you to bubble. Oh, I'm realizing I forgot something in my description tonight. I forgot the meat. There's meat in this jar of lasagna. Though it'd be rather easy to make it a veggie version. I'm gonna add some copa to this masterpiece. Anyone's wondering out there, this is entirely just out of my brain. There is absolutely no recipe here whatsoever. I was thinking of doing, I've got some beef around the house. I used up the chicken, but I could have used chicken. I wanted to keep it light because it's summertime food, but is at least light in flavor. I mean, bechamel is not light, but silliness of inflation. I bought a bag of onions. A bag of onions. There's 3 in it. Let's fix that camera view. Oh, it's that silliness. Come on. Work with me, OBS. Why do you want to give me so many problems today? You were doing so well earlier. Let's just leave that there. I'm not going to worry about trimming that back. Thank you, Zeke. Yes. Several things. Both internet was very obviously causing me issues. This is not even causing me issues at all now. I still got some stuff going on my computer, but and yeah, Twitch is maybe 10 seconds behind at this point, but overall we're doing pretty good. We're certainly not minutes behind like we were before. That's thickening up nicely. I did dances. Thank you for answering for me, Zahara. Appreciate that. Having trouble keeping up with chat with everything else going on here. And is this working? Is that not working? Is that burning? All right, gonna cut the heat on that now. That's looking lovely. And I think that'll be just enough for what I really need. I don't need a ton of bechamel tonight, so that's awesome that it's not a huge batch. How do I want to cut my onion? When in doubt, dice it up. Bigger bowl for this. certainly a crucial skill. Buy yourself a bag of onions, a bag of onions with more than 3 onions, but like a sack of onions. Make some onion soup. Just sit there and chop them. Dinner with Mom. Hi, dinner with Mom. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, everyone. I'm sitting here fixing things around. We've got new cameras. We've got new toys. We've got new channel point redemptions. We've got 4th year stream anniversary. Thank you for the raid, everyone. Welcome in, everybody. What were we cooking tonight, dinner with Mom? What was dinner du jour? But we've got a couple other views here, which chat can now change with channel points. But we've also got, aside from our normal, top view that we normally have, we now have the angled view, over my shoulder view. We also have brand new, the overview of the entire kitchen, which Mr. Wiggles is not tracking me right now, but that camera should be tracking me on a regular basis too. So both of these cameras can follow me when Mr. Wiggles is cooperating. Junk food, chocolate covered Reese's PB cups, butternut cookies. Okay. Jalapeno popper wontons. That's sounding tasty there. I want some of those. How we doing, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm chopping up some garlic. So I hope everyone's having a spectacular Friday. Maybe less of that. Maybe about that. Yeah. Going to add this in with the chicken broth or chicken stock with the base of our sauce. For anyone new coming in here, it's been a minute since I described what I'm doing here. We have the beginnings of my sauce for my lasagna tonight, which obviously is not tomato based. This is a couple of zucchinis that I've pureed up with a bunch of herbs, some salt, some pepper. And over here on the stove, I've got chicken stock with the garlic that I just threw in there. We're going to combine those two to turn that into my main sort of like sauce for this lasagna. However, it's coiled. I'm doing coiled lasagna instead of like layered. So this is gonna be like the sauce in the base of the pan. And then the top is gonna be, I'm gonna layer the bechamel over the top of them so it melts through and sort of browns and just looks gorgeous. This all needs to be chopped up a bit finer though. And thank you for the follows. Appreciate that. Apologize for not catching those as they came through. Relying on the alerts tonight. So garlic, onion, raw onion. Saying that so that everyone realizes that I realize that this is raw onion. These be sun-dried tomatoes. The idea is the onion and the garlic in this is going to get baked with the lasagna. That's why I was... This is going to be our fill-in here. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Appreciate that, Zahara. I like cats too. The problem is I'm allergic to them at the same time. Otherwise, there'd probably be a cat on this stream. Actually, I don't know if it would be a cat or a dog. I'm allergic to dogs too, so I mean... Nah, this isn't pro chopping. Pro chopping will be doing it more like this approach. Doing them all in one direction and then in the other. Because even if, you know, say I can't do all of that, I could do 3/4 of it. You can do. Logistics, it's everywhere. Thank you for the follow. Nice. Cheers. I don't know if you were here for the start. I start my streams with a cup of coffee. Make a drip cup to start off the stream. It works very well for me for transitioning from the, oh my gosh, what have I forgotten to get done before stream starts, mad rush, mad panic, and actually cooking and enjoying myself. It's sort of like you have this giant buildup of anxiety over, did I do this, did I do that, because I have a horrible memory. And then once you hit play, that just all disappears because it doesn't matter anymore. And doing coffee is a wonderful transition for me to realize, oh yeah, that's over, don't need to do that anymore, that's done. Nice. Look forward to seeing it, because I'm certain it will turn out amazing. I've already gotten to the point in the night where the earbud doesn't want to stick in my ear anymore. Hey, John. I just happen to have some super glue. Don't care to have my earbud permanently in my ear, though. Why, hello there. Where did I go to grab from in here? Oh. What did I come over here for? We need our got. You gotta use Sopranos, New Jersey accent when we cook Italian food these days. Ear hair. You. Since we have new people in. Hey, Chef Devins. So this is going to be our primary stuffing for our lasagna, or our coiled lasagna. There's actually going to be 3 parts to our stuffing. But this is the main one. So we got red onion, we got olives, we got finely chopped sun-dried tomatoes, and lots of basil yet again. There's also this new view. Hi. There's also a whole bunch of new buttons in your channel point. I'm going to take our new combo here for our sauce. We got our reduced chicken broth, chicken stock, and mix that with that fresh zucchini. The zucchini is uncooked, so I'll get a little bit of heat there from that, but so this is going to be the base sauce in the bottom of the bowl. Started raining just as you rated. Had to pack up the setup fast. What was the setup? What were we up to? Where are we coming from? I think it's time to start rolling some pasta. I'm wondering how long it takes chat to realize this whole scene switching thing is just so that I don't have to bother anymore. It absolutely isn't the whole truth, but I think chat can do a better job of it in certain times. And now that I have things set up with NDI and I'm trying to record everything in the back a little bit more accurately, I guess. I have a clean, nice, pure view of everything. I do have to adjust this on all of these because I apparently don't know what center is. That's still not centered. Oh well. It's a little better. This is hardware tracking. Well, this one is hardware tracking. These are both hardware tracking. However, this one is just left, right. It just swivels. This one, up, left, anywhere. This one up here is essentially a little camera that holds, it's designed to hold a cell phone. It's now holding a webcam. I've made some surgery modifications. And then yeah, this isn't even second, this is third gen from the same company that made that. Mr. Wiggles still wiggles the most though. And Mr. Wiggles will sit there and wiggle back and forth even though I'm not moving. Although it's not doing it right now. But I don't have a great down view on this right now. We can do this though. If Brewster wants to work with me. There. Force it somewhat down. Pull out our pasta dough that's been resting, sticking to the bottom of this bowl. I don't know how dough goes flying like that, but it did. And here we are. Can't even see that I have a chair in the kitchen now too. There's a chair down there. There's a chair handle there. You see, I have room for guests now. Zara. Hey, Gaia. 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 Not that I'm planning on running out and inviting your favorite streamer to be here, but it's at least a possibility now. I'm thinking I'll have to break out the flour here. This is just way too moist. Yep, I used the word. They were mighty tasty. Those were tasty. I do have to say that the soy did sort of disappear. Like, if I had a piece of the brownie by itself and concentrated on it, I could tell that it was there, but it really just sort of disappeared. So if you want that soy flavor in there, maybe add a bit more, but I think the soy also gives it sort of the worst trait in that they taste amazing. The smell, a little bit fishy-ish. And for brownies, thank you, Guy. I hope it goes much better. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. But considering how my first year went, well, first year and a half, with the whole mixer thing, I certainly hope we can do better with the second 4 than the first 4. And then I went and got it too dry. It doesn't want to catch and it doesn't want to roll. Yes, I have. I've not very successfully done that on stream, though. I've certainly done it many times in person. Actually, regularly made a Blitz puff pastry for my business. But yeah, the one time I did do puff pastry on stream, it didn't turn out great for me. It turned out alright, I just didn't get the rise that I wanted out of it. Didn't get the croissants that I felt I deserved. But I've actually done a Blitz puff pastry several times on stream, successfully and unsuccessfully, as a topping for pot pies and that sort of a thing. But puff pastry is a great, time recipe, but for streaming, it's one of those ones where you pull it out once an hour, you fold it a couple of times, you roll it out, you fold it a couple of times, you put a dimple in it to let you know how many times you did it, you throw it back in the refrigerator, and you forget about it for another 40 minutes. So you gotta have stuff going on in between them. Did my music stop? Why did my music stop? Why'd you stop? I guess I played the whole playlist. Or I stopped it with my earbud. That would be a first. going down in size now. Starting to get a bit longer. That wasn't in my plans, Sahara. I could though. I've got one of those cutters. Hey, Ham Hock. No, showing off would be doing this. Or maybe this. Welcome in, Ham Hock. You might check out your channel point menu too. That's changed too. That is partly by design. I never understood the whole everything has to be hype in your face. I understand it for getting kids, which is a lot of Twitch's audience. But as far as an actual stream I would want to watch and enjoy on a regular basis, no. All right, I think that was the last fold on this one now. Now we're gonna go thinner and thinner. Nice. Yeah, they're decent. They're obviously not going to be as good as having your own machine, but you already have a KitchenAid. I wouldn't recommend it as an idea of making a KitchenAid cheaper for you. But they work if you got a KitchenAid. I will recommend that they actually seem to have a lot cheaper options in generic no-name ones nowadays that do the same thing. Though with those, you're going to have to start wondering about build quality. But yep. Nice. I'm sort of hopeful I can find myself a used small Hobart or one of the old school ones with proper gearing and stuff like that that'll handle like heavy duty stuff. And also the old mixers. The thing that makes KitchenAids cheaper than they used to be back in the day is that they're made with plastic gears. And the plastic gears are still perfectly fine. They're still going to run well for you. It's not going to die out. What it does, though, is when they wear in, they get noisy. They get really noisy. And so, brand new ones are a lot quieter. Nice ham hock. Already getting, yeah, I guess we've had some high heat. You're probably getting all sorts of stuff, yeah. It's like, it's a little early, but yeah. Of course, it also means you probably got another 48 ounces here in your future if you want it. Just longer than the table is the plan. When it's to the thinness that I want, which this is where I'm going tonight. This is our final pasta here and in my hand. Thin enough that you can see the flour through it, hopefully. I don't know if you can see that on stream, but I can clearly see the flour through that. This isn't the thinnest that it goes. This is second the thinnest. This is number 6 out of 7. I normally go to 7 on my layered lasagnas, but I'm keeping it a little thicker for making tonight's dinner. Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate the resub. Twitch baby. I'm confused why I'm not hearing music play with those alerts. Should be hearing bottle opening with those subs. No, this is not. It's subscription based. So in other words, I have to pay him money forever as long as I want to keep my stuff up on YouTube. Which, by the way, is also why I'm sort of recording things without music back there. Just in case I want to change that in the future. I'm going to take each of these and run these through one last time, same thickness. But it's not a big secret. It's the same stuff you'll find on any... Like, half the time I hear these songs, I'm like, oh yeah, I heard that on that YouTube video. It's the service that all the YouTubers use. Excuse me. Bechamel. I'll get this out of the way. Confuse both the cameras by walking between them. Did you both catch it? I lost Mr. Wiggles. Oh, over here, Mr. Wiggles. And it still didn't work. See, it was right there. I mean, chat doesn't know what a paragro is? Back's getting to me, actually. That gives me a wonderful suggestion. I'm gonna get some aspirin. Yeah, that's my messy storage. I want these all to be roughly the same length here. So we're going to do half table-ish. Ooh. We had a request for frilly edges. That didn't work too well. Yeah, the pasta's too thin for it to work well. I am a bachelor's graduate of the Culinary Institute of America in New York. Beyond that, I went to another college for a while while I was deciding what I wanted to do in my life, and did culinary stuff there too. And I feel like I have to distinguish New York over Singapore or San Antonio or Napa, which is just over the mountain from here, because those campuses are considerably different. They're a lot closer these days than they used to be, though. I'm not worrying too much about these being exactly the same as far as thickness in this direction. I just want clean edges on it, maybe with some frilliness. See how many we get here before I get into games trying to fill them all. I didn't know how much I would make with this recipe. This is my typical pasta recipe. But my typical pasta recipe is all over the place because of humidity. And it's a volume measure, so it's not very exact. You want to keep your sprinkles. When we get to 1,250 followers, do a giveaway for a gift card or something. Almost there, chat. Two more to improperly cut straight, because this bounces back and forth, and Not quite there, buns. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Working on our last piece here. Cutting our last piece. Two Ks, two Ps, and three As? No idea. Ask an aardvark. No, but it's a word. Just like Okapaka. I'm gonna guess that's Hawaiian. Are we to that point, chat? Am I ready to start forming my lasagna? Are we ready? You have Google. And Bing and ChatGPT and nice. Bun's doing a giveaway. And this is going to be about the only tomato that's in this dish. So I'm just going to dot these with a little bit of tomato sauce, or tomato paste. I did, Ham Hock. This is my fault. Debating how I want to go about this. Debating. This is some pretty chonky stuff. What I'm putting on here is a mixture I made earlier in the stream. We got raw red onion and garlic. We've got minced sun-dried tomato and black olive. I've had that question before. It's been since I had Mr. Wiggles that someone asked me that. So it's been almost a year without Mr. Wiggles. I do. I wish I had a family, but no. Me, myself, and I. That's why I only stream 4 nights. You know, I gotta spend those other 3 nights eating all of it. I'd probably stream much more regularly if I did. I'd probably be streaming every day if I had to cook for a family. Or was able to. So these then just get rolled like this. And they get placed down in the sauce. Oh, I missed that, sorry. Who the heck is Mr. Wiggles? Mr. Wiggles, well actually I can show chat who Mr. Wiggles is now. I can show chat who Mr. Wiggles is, maybe. Maybe. Up there? You want to work up there? Up there? That's sort of Mr. Wiggles. There was the start of it. There's the bottom of Mr. Wiggles. But that is Mr. Wiggles, who's wiggling less than the new one right now, but look at the difference in video quality between the two of those. It's just night and day. Yeah, you can't even buy Mr. Wiggles anymore. They don't sell them. They transitioned to Well, Mr. Wiggles doesn't have a camera. Like, it has a camera that for tracking, but it doesn't have a camera for recording or sending data. And they've transitioned now so that all of their stuff is got built-in cameras. It's all spying on me. It's like near impossible to turn off. Made in China. And every time like I turn the computer on, I open OBS, I do any one of a half dozen things, it turns right back on and starts, looking around the room. What secret tech am I hiding? Chinese want to know about. Yep, that's where that tomato's going too, Zahara. Right in the center. Nice buns. Thank you. Should probably start preheating my oven, shouldn't I? I think that might be a good plan. We'll turn our oven on to 350 here. I'm gonna go a little heavier on the filling on these because I think I can. I think I have the space for it, and I'm not going to use it all up. You know what, chat? I forgot something. In my first rolls. It doesn't have to be. I could have done this a little bit more time sensitive. Like, if I had properly cut the onions on this, and what I would like to do is if I had properly cut the onions on this could have been in a piping bag. But I didn't. So I'm having to spend time being careful divvying this out. Nah, the cheese is gonna get all over everything. Regatta, it's just a soft, spreadable cheese. It's like mixing with... It'd be like as if it was with cream cheese. It's just gonna get all over everything. Tastes amazing though. But that's sort of part of streaming too, as far as at least at this point in my streaming life. I'm looking for recipes that aren't, 20-minute dinners. I've completed Like I've actually pared back a bit from the amount of food that I used to provide when I first started streaming. Like I was doing multi-course dinners and stuff, and one, I'm already fat enough, but I mean, it's something to take up some time to hang out and chat with people. Oh, hey, Hud. We got new cameras, Hud. We got new views. We got views you can select and channel points. Smelling stuff from the pizza the other night. Making sure my bedroom door's closed. Don't need no smoke alarms going off because the oven's hot. One more batch after this. thank you for hanging out with us, Ham Hock. Appreciate you hanging out. The sun-dried tomato in this almost looks like little chopped bits of bacon to me.